Saint Joseph was the great intercessor of immigrants, the men and women who built dozens of churches in Western PA.
St. Joseph's in Everson has the wonderful distinction of being the oldest Polish parish in the Diocese of Greensburg. And what I mean by that is the parish was founded by Polish immigrants. The story of St. Joseph's in Everson mirrors the story of so many of our parish communities and the immigrant church that not only built so many of our parishes, but laid the foundation of faith. We can think of them in every county of the diocese, whether it's in New Kensington and Westmoreland County, where we just restored beautifully St. Mary of Czestochowa Parish, which was formed by the Polish immigrants, Mount St. Peter's by the Italians. We look to regions of Fayette County, where so many of the Central and Eastern European immigrants built those beautiful little churches in each of the coal mining regions of the diocese. Same is true in Indiana County. And I reflect back in my own experience in my own home parish, the former St. Martha Parish in Leechburg. Like so many parishes in the diocese, it was founded primarily by immigrants from Slovakia who came at the end of the 18th and early 19th century. They raised money, they built beautiful churches, and when we think about the many sacrifices that they made, these people were not making large amounts of money, yet the church and their faith and the building of a parish community was such a priority that the percentage of their sacrifices was tremendous. The church was completed in 1925, and in 1929, the Depression hit. And so, as we know, so many people were in a position of financial stress, and so were the lending institutions. The parish was having trouble meeting their mortgage payments. The president of the bank came up and he padlocked the doors of the church and said that you're not paying the mortgage, you can't go into the church. Well, when so many of the immigrant people heard this, they didn't have money to bring, and so many of the people would take what little physical possessions they had. And my grandmother had one possession that was a rocking chair, that was her most loved possession. She literally put the rocking chair on her back and walked across the railroad tracks and up the hill to the church. And the people started to literally put in front of the church pieces of furniture, quilts that were embroidered, anything that they had that were of value, to basically put as collateral to help to pay the mortgage payment. And the story is told that the banker was so moved, he said, if you're willing to make this kind of a sacrifice, I have no doubt that you'll pay the mortgage. And he unlocked the church for them. And we're very fortunate now to continue to welcome new immigrants to our region. Right now, most recently, the Ukrainian immigrants have been coming, and they really reinvigorate the church. The church means so much because for the life of these people, it's an opportunity for them to experience commonalities of custom and tradition, familiarity, but also to have a spiritually refreshing place to pray, to feel welcomed, fleeing some of the most horrible situations that we've known in the last several decades. So our parishes, while many of them do not have ethnic character that maybe their founders brought with them, the Italian knot cookies at St. Rita's in Connellsville, or the nut and poppy seed rolls in different parishes, the making of pierogies for the holidays, all of those are wonderful ways that we remember and keep our particular ethnic heritage and legacy alive.
You can help Ukrainian refugees resettle in the Diocese of Greensburg. Visit ccharities.greensburg.org and click on Donate. There you will see information about the Refugee Relief Fund.